Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, been gallivanting around Poland on an adventure, which was really fun. Let me know if you guys want to know more about that. I can maybe make a separate video on like my whole experience in Poland. But yeah, this is my first day back on reactions. I'm gonna ease into it. I'm not actually gonna do any buy me a coffee account videos, but my request door is open again. So if you have some requests you want to make, please feel free to do so. Just head over to my buy me a coffee account and you can do that. All right, and today I'm actually just gonna be checking out some Ren videos. So he's released a new song while I was away, and I haven't been able to check it out because I obviously want to react to it blindly. So we got Vincent's Tale, Self-Portrait. Now, the previous one that he released was Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers, and I'll be the first to admit I didn't make the connection between Vincent van Gogh, which is like so silly because Sunflowers, Vincent van Gogh, the actor who played Vincent looks exactly like Vincent van Gogh. But yeah, before I watch this video, there's a few, Gwen was actually kind enough to let me know that there was a few shorts released on Ren Makes Stuff. That's kind of like a preemptive, like a prequel to this song, basically. And I think it's about the police officer that's in the story. So I'm not sure how it's all going to tie together, and I'm not even sure what order I should be watching them in. I just kind of put them up in the order they were released. There's a short as well, which I'm not sure where that fits in, but we're going to watch these things and then I'm going to jump into the song. All right, I hope that makes sense. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. I'm happy. Let's go.
You need time, Richard.
Oh, come on.
You've been dodging the counselling sessions, mate. It's policy for a reason. Going through that's going to mess with anyone's head, yeah?
I don't need sessions. I'm fine. He came at me, 6 stabs in that girl, Mark. I had no choice.
Oh, is Richard? I think Richard's the officer that shot Screech.
I get it.
She was just a kid herself.
I get it, okay? All right? But you're sat here 3 months on, drowning in paperwork, scowling at anyone who even bloody looks at you. You've been a right pain in the arse, mate.
All right, cheers.
Look, don't be like that, Rich. I'm not riding you for no reason here. The whole team's walking on eggshells around you. I asked you for those McLean files at least 4 times last week, and all I got was attitude every time I brought them up.
Fine, I hear you. I'll get them done and on your desk. It is just a sodding report, though. Do we have to make it such a big deal?
It's not even a sodding report. It's a witness statement summary, and I had to get Freddie on them on Friday because they're just about to go in front of the judge. See, this is what I'm talking about, Rich. You're not here. You're not even close, mate.
This isn't me, Mark. You know I've always been solid. 10 years, not a foot wrong. I just need to get back out there.
And I've known you all that time. Spotless. Like clockwork. But this, you're not the same bloke. Now, I've let it slide. I've kept you on the desk through the investigation, but I am out of moves here.
You can give me a chance. You know I'll sort it. I'll work better again. You know I need this. I can make it work.
Just get yourself back up and running. The job's always here for you. It's not that bad. I spoke to Kate earlier. She said you're going through the same thing at home. They need you more than we do.
Fuck off, Mark. Don't you dare talk about my family.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's over, Rich. I'm just trying to help you here, and you're straight for the jugular again and again. You're on leave.
What?
Now. Go home, get yourself straight. I need the old you, not this.
Are you serious?
Badge.
Badge. Trauma. Alright, so Richard's been put on leave. He's been sent to his room because he shot a young boy and killed him, and is not dealing with the trauma of that event in a healthy way. And instead of dealing with it in therapy or dealing with it, he's lashing out at people. So interesting. Okay, so obviously and clearly this police officer is a very important part of this story. So let's move on to the next video. Trouble at Home, it's called.
Sarah, where the hell have you been? You're out half the night and you roll in after 9 like it's nothing.
What's wrong with you? It was at Mia's. I told you I'd be late. It's not even that late.
What's wrong with me? You're out there, no call, no text, hoodie up like you're some sort of yob traipsing around with God knows who. Do you think that's fine, Sarah?
I don't get you. I was safe. It was Mia's, not some random place. Why are you flipping out like this?
Because you don't think. You have no sense. You're just a kid. Do you have any idea what... Just get upstairs now.
What are you on about? You've gone mad. I shouldn't have to listen to you every time you lose your head at me over nothing. It's not fair. I'm not just some kid. I'm not staying for this. This doesn't... Mum, you've got to talk to him. He's always drinking and shouting. I don't want to be here. I'm going back to Mia's.
Sarah, I'm warning you.
That's it. Enough. That's fine, Sarah. Just text when you get there safe, yeah?
Damn.
Kate, you can't just come down here.
And what? I heard all that. What the hell's got into you? She's 14, Richard, and you're tearing into her like she's done something awful. No, don't you turn away from me. A month of this. Snapping, brooding, drinking in the dark. I've held me tongue, I've given you room, and now this. Yelling at her over nothing. I won't have it.
I don't need room. I need my life back.
Your life? What about ours? You're not here. You're a ghost around us. She's tiptoeing round you. I'm knackered holding us all together, and you're too bloody stubborn to say it.
Do you think I don't know I'm a mess?
Well, then do something. You're wrecking us. All you're doing is pushing her away, and you're pushing me towards the edge too. I've never seen you like this. And I can't keep pretending it's normal.
I didn't ask for any of this. None of it's on me.
No one's saying it is, Richard. God's sake. It's not about fault. But you're the only one who can pull yourself out of this hole. We can't keep waiting for you to snap out of it.
No. Okay, yeah, clearly some deep-rooted trauma happening. Yeah, he's concerned for, like, he's obviously concerned for his daughter's safety, because now he's experienced what can happen to, like, he's experienced firsthand, and he's been the firsthand cause of, you know, death on the streets and violence on the streets. So, yeah, damn, okay, heavy. Trouble at home. But it seems like he's, like, you know, like, his wife is getting him to a place where he's, like, starting to admit that there's something wrong with him, and he's in a bad spot, and he's in a hole, and I think he wants to start healing, you know, like, he wants to, I see the next one is called therapy. So I think he's making active moves towards recovery, and that's really good. Yeah. All right, let's check out the next one. Therapy. Let's go.
Just run through with me what happened that night.
Oh, you know what happened that night.
Humour me, please.
Look, it's the same as it was before. Up Brook Mews, that night, lad runs at me, knife dripping, 6 stabs in her, 14-year-old girl dead before I arrived. I yell, he doesn't stop, 4 shots, he's down, done. And it's still the same afterwards too. Mark has me on the desk for months, even though the investigation's long over now. Team are fed up with me, say I'm a liability, and that I snarl at them. Wife's no better, she went off at me recently because I lost it with our girl. Everyone's waiting for me to pull it together, but there's nothing left for me to pull together. Coming here isn't helping, you're not helping.
Richard, you've spoken a lot about other people. What about you? How do you feel right now?
I don't know. I'm pissed off all the time. I just want things to go back to the way they were before, but I'm getting further away every day, and telling the story over and over again isn't changing that.
I hear what you're saying. Right now it doesn't feel like anything's improving, but try not to force it. Thinking back to before, what was the hardest part for you to let go of?
Being safe, I guess. Like every time I close my eyes, I see him and I'm back there. I never used to be afraid of my own head. Now I'm angry all the time. At him, at myself. I didn't want this. Didn't ask for any of it, and I don't deserve it. I just want to go back to how I was before. Who I was before. I just want my life back.
Richard, you should be aware that some experiences stay with people for a long time. As we move through our lives, we all change. We can never go back to who we were. But with my help, I'm convinced that you can live a full and meaningful life again.
Damn. Very true what he says at the end there. Like, I think a lot of times we do feel like we do wish that we can just go to like a previous version of ourselves, but it's, you know, it's always changing, it's always evolving, and yeah, it's like you gotta learn, if you went through something traumatic, you gotta kind of learn to see it in a light that's in a light of change, or in a light of, like, you know, you gotta frame it in a certain way that's gonna help you move forward and help you move on and help you learn from it. And yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's harder, easier said than done, you know. Okay, we got therapy down. Now we're moving on to Clean Slate. Let's see what this is about. Wow, this is like a whole, I feel like I'm watching like a whole series here. It's cool though. I did like how the perspective shifted in the previous video. Like, you know how the camera went from Richard to the perspective of the therapist. So we finally get to see Richard and who he is, like, physically. Okay, so I think he's putting down flowers for Screech.
Figured you'd be here, poking at ghosts.
Mark, you actually came.
Well, I had reports of a local flower thief.
Cheers for coming, mate. It means a lot you showing up. I really didn't think you'd bother, especially after you shoved me out the door, you know.
I had to shove you out, didn't I? You were a bloody liability.
Yeah.
You couldn't see straight, let alone pass your own nose. Didn't mean I stopped giving a damn, though. Friends don't just walk away, even if the other one's too thick to notice.
Yeah, I was in a right state, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
Still feels like I'm wading through it some days.
It's night and day from then to now, though. Took more than thought you had in you to get this far. That's why I'm bringing you back.
What?
Next week. Your desk's waiting. Reckon you can handle it?
Next week? Christ. Dunno, maybe. Yeah. Feels like I might not cock it up this time.
Ah, you won't. And if you do, I'll boot you out myself. Go on. First coffee's on me.
Deal.
Okay, so Richard has done some healing. You know, he's done some healing. He's getting his job back. Let's see if he's ready. I think this is just like this is a short little video. So let's check this out. I think this is first day back on the job.
Kate, I'm ready to go.
Just a second, I'm coming down. I'm so proud of you, love. Have a good day, yeah? Say hello to Mark for me.
I will.
You don't look so nervous.
Thank you.
Okay. It's going back to work. Now, how is this going to tie in with this video? I don't know. I'm ready though. Yeah, I think that was really cool. That's like, showing us a perspective from the police officer's side, and I think people are always quick to blame a side or to say like, to frame an antagonist. Like maybe some people frame Screech as the antagonist, maybe some people frame the police officer as the antagonist, but in the end, it's all really nuanced, It's so nuanced, and it's not just black or white, or it's not even just gray. It's like all these different colors, and just nuanced. And we're all people, we're all human beings. We all go through similar stuff, and we all suffer. We all go through pain and trauma, and deal with it in different ways. So yeah, I think that was really cool to get like that perspective. Thanks, Gwyn, for letting me know to watch that, to watch the shorts before checking this video, because I think it's gonna add a lot of backstory. Let's go. Let's check out Ren, Vincent's Tale, Self-Portrait, Vincent van Gogh. So I think this is like a play on what if Vincent van Gogh was, an artist in today's time. I think that's kind of the vibe. Let's check it out. All right. Oh, wow. I think this is the last shot from the previous video. So it's like picking up from that moment. Vincent. Okay. It's cool how the camera is kind of drunk with Ren, like it's swaying a bit, but it's very smooth, because I think the camera's like on a stabilizer, or maybe it was done in post, I don't know. And just stole that guy's guitar.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you all. Say that with pride, it's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
Wow.
I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble, make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these papers. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan, soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate.
Oh, whoa.
Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark of his pocket fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Oh. Damn. Just stab that guy with a bottle. Whoa, man, this is so cinematic. It's really like Ren and his team is really taking things to the next level, man. Even the sound is just like so much better than it used to be.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in either mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a sold for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it, or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Wow, man. Richard's Tale coming soon. Damn. Is that it? That's it. Wow, man. Wow. Jeez. Oh, man. Fucking hell. that was crazy. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack in this video. This is some pro level storytelling, man, and I'm wondering, like, I'm getting kind of like a self portraits. I'm getting a like a Fight Club vibe. You know, like Ren's walking out here, and then he sees Vincent and he takes his guitar. But I almost think it's kind of like a Fight Club kind of situation where, you know, Ren is the storyteller, and he kind of just takes on the form, or Vincent takes the form of the storyteller or something, you know, like, because clearly, like, Ren is telling the story of Vincent, who's this guy, but he's also acting it out as he's telling the story. And the story is just basically, you know, it's this guy, like a street musician, playing his songs. He's sick of the lies that this town has given him, you know, Britain or London, and he's you know, like, maybe he had this idea of, like, I'm gonna move to the big city, I'm gonna, you know, play guitar on the streets like Ed Sheeran and make it big or whatever, and then he just kept, you know, he kept having to stay on the streets, and life kept knocking him down, and things weren't working out the way he planned. So he got angry, he started drinking. I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo, I hope you don't mind. heal me. And you know, he's just feeling fucking done, man. Like, he's had enough. You know what I mean? Vincent's had enough, and then he turns to kind of violence, like street violence, getting into like street fights with strangers to kind of, I don't know, work through his self-destructive nature and his anger and emotions that he's feeling, you know, towards this town that he's in, or towards people. And it gets to a point where it's like, where he gets so violent that he's actually, you know, like, here you see he's calling this lady, or like,
self-expression
he
is
bumps
up
into
with
these
my
people.
hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent.
I think when you're on this level of, like, not giving a shit, like, it is like kind of like Fight Club, like when they're like standing there on the train and they're just sizing people up and like, I can take him, I can, you know, it's like this cathartic, weird place that you end up in where you're you're just like looking for shit, you know.
Wasted is my truth, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the
It's
gut.
like he like purposefully like bumps into this lady,
It's throwing up
and then
upon these pages.
this guy's like, I'm not having that,
Shut your fucking mouth, you slut, banished angel.
and then he like calls her, you know,
I am Lucifer, my reign like Genghis Khan.
and he's like, I'm all powerful, I'm this, you know. He keeps like also saying, let's have you then, which is something that Screech also said to Richard, to the police officers. You know, this is kind of like almost like a reincarnation of Screech in a way, which is also why it's so relevant that it's Richard who arrests him, because now he's just done something similar to Richard. I mean to Screech. Vincent has done something similar to Screech, but Richard behaves in a different way because Richard actually, you know, worked on himself and found a different way to deal with you know, these intense situations.
Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm.
So this guy's like, I'm not having this. I'm not letting you like bump into my girl and call her a slut. I'm gonna.
I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick.
And then he's just doing his own thing, and he's like, okay, let's fight then.
Anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet.
This guy's getting ready to fight, you know.
Be sweet on your toes.
I love this shot though, like this little switch.
Team of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate.
That's such a
Let's
cool shot.
fucking have it then, you prick.
Because he's looking at the guy, and the guy's like challenging him to a fight, you know, or saying like, I'm not having this, and he's saying, let's have you then, which is something they say when they start a fight, I think.
Now the rules
This
of
guy's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna undress and get ready for this
the
fight.
street fight are simple. It's
And I think Ren takes on like a different, he's not Vincent anymore, he's like telling a little bit of a different of the story from a different perspective, maybe.
fight are
It's
simple.
like the lights, why the lights change, and why is like the mood of the music is also kind of changing, the tempo, let's just hear what he says in this piece. Okay.
Now the rules of the street
His
fight
face
are
changes.
simple. It's pretty much anything goes.
He's like laying down the rules of the street fight. Okay.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose.
So this is like clearly Vincent is someone who's constantly getting into street fights.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a fist, park a fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
And he stabs him with a bottle. Damn. Took it too far, you know? And then Richard is the one who's on call and finds Vincent. Jeez, man. It's beautiful guitaring. The fact that like I'm assuming this is live, like it sounds live, but the audio quality is so good. Like they've stepped up. I think they've got them like mic'd up with 2 mics maybe to make it stereo or something. Maybe there's more than 2 mics. I don't know, but it's well hidden and it just sounds really good. But yeah, I really like the performance element of it, because he's like, this is all one shot, right? Like it's all one take, and then this kind of stuff is not easy to pull off. Like they had to, get someone's hands around the camera guy to kind of, visualize this fight, and then Ren's like playing guitar and doing some martial arts here at the same time, kicking the guy and stuff. It's like this whole storytelling. It's not just. It's such a cool way to do a live song. It's like it was the same thing with Hi Ren and the Tales of Jenny and Screech. It's performative. It's bardcore. That's what they call it. Really cool. And this goes into this beautiful major.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in the mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, heart upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie the Britons sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honor, and fuck it.
Yeah, it's like this whole piece is just kind of highlighting, let's not the distractions that we are faced with in day-to-day life. Just to not have us question the systems that are in place. The systems that profit the billionaires, and the millionaires, and I saw someone today talk about if I do my job really well, then the billionaire that owns the company that I work for gets paid really well, and then he pays the millionaires, and the millionaires pay, it goes down and down, and then basically I get to keep what's left, which is great. And then I go and spend that money on other consumer things that profit other millionaires and other billionaires. So it's just like this cycle of a system that just doesn't really make sense. Like putting in all this time, and if you're working a 9 to 5, it's like you're selling most of your day to make like ends meet. And I get it, like you gotta do what you gotta do because you gotta feed your family, and this is a system we're like born in. But it's almost like we're forced to be so busy and to hustle all the time that we don't get time to kind of get existential about things and ask the big questions, like what are we doing here? Like why? Like what's the point of all this? And like who's really benefiting from this system, and who is all the big questions. I've also been hanging out with a lot of spiritual folk the last couple of weeks, so we had a lot of in-depth conversations about these things, and it's been on my mind. So this is really this is hitting home for me right now.
Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now.
Yeah, and I think like that kind of like getting obsessed with that kind of knowledge and those kind of questions, you just, like, can drive a person to despair, if you're not dealing with it in the right way. And this is what's happened to Vincent, is he's completely like given over to like this dark side of humanity. Was that, yeah, I guess the dark side of humanity, which is violence and anger and all these lower vibrational emotions.
Now a clumsy motherfucker, he turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast.
And he's mimicking, like, I remember in the Screech's Tale, he kind of did the guitar thing to mimic Richard shooting Screech, and now he's saying he's not so quick to do that, and it's like a throwback, that move, which is really cool, subtle but cool.
But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law, so he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Cool shot. I think the next one is gonna be Ren in prison. Damn, bro. Okay, wait, let's read these credits once more time. Vincent's Tale, direction and composition by Ren. Director of photography Samuel Perry Falvey. Camera operator Bo Pritchard James. Bo Pritchard James. Damn. Richard's Tale coming soon. Boom, guys. That was epic. Now, yeah, I think I've said what I can just from like the initial watch. But I do think I'm just gonna, because it's my first day back, And the only video I'm going to do today is this one, because I'm easing myself into it again. But I think I'm going to jam over this. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's celebrate this creation by Ren. Okay, I might skip this little intro piece. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. What key are we in? Okay, I think it's like a D minor. Let me just also add, like, I haven't really played guitar in like 18 days. Not properly, so I might be a bit rusty. But let's go.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be in the work for that right, because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings on this cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. My reign agendas can't, soon you will or know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill. He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it, or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Let's have you then. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, I tried my best. Like I tried my best. Thanks, guys. That's a long video, I know. If you made it this far, congratulations. You're one of the few. And I take my hat off to you. Even though I'm not wearing one. I'm not wearing a hat. Well, I guess we all wear many hats, you know, on a day-to-day basis. But in this case, I'm not wearing a hat. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was really awesome. Wow, what a piece of art. What a work of art. And I'm really, really excited for the next piece of the journey. Yeah, when is the next song gonna be released? I don't know if it's been announced yet. Let's see, maybe there's something here. No, not yet. But yeah, really, really sick. Sick boy. Did it again, boy. Yeah, wow. That's all I got to say, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out my content. If you have any requests you would like to make, you can head over to my Buy Me a Coffee account, where you can make a request for any artist or song that you want me to check out. It's the best way to support this channel and help me churn out a bunch of content. I've released so much content over the last 8 months, and it's been a crazy journey. You know, I'm over, like, I started with 52 subscribers. Now I'm I think I'm on 16,000 something now, which is just crazy. It's just bloody crazy. So yeah, thank you. You guys have made it possible for me to do the amount of content that I've been making, and I've been loving, like, just discovering new music with you guys and sharing music with you guys and chatting about it in the comment section. It's really, really fun and really cool. So I just want to say thanks, and yeah, I'll see you guys pretty soon. I'm gonna do a bunch of reactions tomorrow. I'm gonna do more than one video tomorrow, hopefully, and then yeah, I'll see you there. I also want to react to the performance rendered with Romaine, and the performance, I think there's a new Big Push video out as well, so I want to do those as well. I want to check that out, and I'm gonna finish up my Buy Me a Coffee requests. There's a few outstanding. There's like 8 outstanding, and I'm sorry to everyone who put in requests before I left and I didn't get to all of them. I apologize, but you know, life moves on, and we're here now, and I'm gonna do those now. So it's not gonna be long before you get your requests met. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.